And then I'm going to hand over to you.
There's Gavin.
Yeah, let me see. Where's it at here? May Coast. Do you want to change to West? Yes. All right. I believe it's all you, sir.
All right. I share again. Do I still need to share?
I believe so. Maybe.
No,
actually, you shouldn't have to. Actually, you should be fine. I'm recording on my end. I'll take care of everything on my end.
Okay, because I can see you on my screen, but I can't really see myself.
And I'm going to turn my face off and my camera off. So it's just, it'll be just you guys. All right. Have fun, guys.
Cool. Make sure I see where I'm at. Sweet. The screen didn't get big. Hold on. Let's see. Hey, there I am. All right. Let me make sure I'm in the frame. My head isn't sticking out. All right, folks, we're going to do some warm-up stuff, some stretchy stuff, and then we're going to do some technique. We're going to kind of do some little flips in place today, and in jiu-jitsu we call it going inverted, so it's pretty cool. So let's just start with our neck stretches. Just going to go in a circle. Don't go too fast or you'll get dizzy. You're going to go the other way. I got to actually start my timer. I forgot that too. Give me 1 second. Otherwise, I'm not going to know how long to do this. There we go. All right. So, ear to your shoulder. Let it hang there. Other side. You always want to make sure your neck is nice and stretched. And put your hands on your head and just let the weight of your arms pull your head forward. You put your fingers under your chin and gently push up. All right, check your space around you. Make sure you're not going to hit anything for this part. So we're going to do big arm circles going forward. And we're going to go backwards. All right, now we're going to put our arm across our chest, curl it up, pull gently and stretch this shoulder out. Then we're going to switch. We're going to pat ourselves on the back, grab our elbow and pull it behind our head just a little bit. Stretch a different section of muscles out. And switch arms. Oh, shake it out a little bit. Ah. All right, now we're going to roll our wrists, both of them. And outside, rolling the other way. Range of motion. Okay, a little pull this way, pull this way. Your fingers, just give them a little bit of a flex this way. And then this way. Just counter it out. All right. Take a seat. Go butterfly stretch, feet together, feet in. We're going to be doing a lot of work with our hips and abs, so we want to make sure our hip area is nice and stretched. You don't need to press your knees down. The weight of your knees will do the job for you. Okay, and then one leg out in front. Reach for your toes. Hold for about 10 seconds. And switch. And remember, flexibility is a type of fitness. So it's important not just to stretch for safety purposes, but being flexible is its own type of fitness. It has its own rewards. All right, now we're going to do the S-mount stretch. So from here, keep this foot here, curl this leg back. And you're going to lean forward and just kind of lay your forearms on the ground and go down as low as you can get. And sit up and take this arm and reach across and turn your body and go face towards the floor and get your chest as close to the floor as you can. And up, and then switch feet. Here. And forward, forearms to the floor. And then up. And take this arm, reach across, turn your body, tuck it underneath, and take your chest towards the floor. Okay, and up. And then take a second in a kneeling position. Good thing I put the mats down because on a concrete floor, this might really hurt. We're going to do like a cat stretch. So just slide your hands out in front of you. Bring them in a little bit. And then rock your hips forward. And look straight ahead. You feel like a baby seal. And again, cat stretch. And into the baby seal. Feel your tummy stretching a little bit and your hips and your back. All right, to get our hips moving, we're going to do some bridges. So feet in, laying on your back. This. Try to get your feet in as close as you can. You're going to lift your bottom up in the air and reach across and touch the floor on the other side with the arm. So reach across, okay? It looks like this. All right, you start. Okay. Get some blood moving through your body. Now we're going to do some thrust ups where we're going to rock our back first. We're just going to rock back and forth like an egg. Look behind you first. Make sure there's not like a lamp or something that you're going to hit your head on. So look back and just rock like an egg. And up. And up. And up. And up. And up. Now when we rock back, we're going to shoot our feet up in the air. So it looks like this. Rock, up. Okay? Now you try. Now this time when we put our feet up in the air, we're going to tuck our feet like this. This is called triangle position, because this when you get into submissions, this is the leg position you need to have to choke somebody with your legs. Okay, so you tuck one foot under your knee pit and curl the other one around. So when you shoot your feet up in the air, lock your legs like this. So it kind of looks like this: up, triangle, down, up, triangle, down, up, triangle, down. You join in. And one more. Get your hips way up there. All right, good job. So what we're going to talk about today is something that's a little advanced, but it springs off some other things we've done, and it's really kind of fun. It's also a good skill to learn in case you want to trick your opponent a little bit. So we're going to do what's called the entry to going inverted. And when you go inverted, you essentially spin around on your back and change directions in the same place, which is really cool, because sometimes if somebody tries to stand up in front of you and they're up here, right, they can circle you faster than you can turn. So there's some things you can do to spin yourself around in place. So if they're trying to come around you, you can meet them on the other side and be like, ha ha, here I am, I'm right there. The other thing about this maneuver is if someone stands in front of you or starts to come around, we kind of, our instinct is to block, to try to turn and keep them there. Well, sometimes with their feet here spread apart, there's space for us to attack, and we can shoot in between their legs, and we can do lots of nifty stuff. But getting your body to do that quickly and timing it is a hard thing to learn. So we're gonna work on that. So the first thing we're gonna do is something we've done before, and that is threading the legs from a bridge position. So we're gonna get in our bridge position, and I'm gonna try not to hit my head on the floor. All right? And when we bridge, instead of just turning this way, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of our legs and try to thread the needle. See? So like this is the eye of the needle, right? Lift and put it through there. And now look, we're turning ourselves. Right? When this leg goes through, we start to turn. So we're going to warm up before we practice this with threading the needle. So bridge, leg, right to the eye of the needle and turn on the shoulder. Okay? Bridge, thread, turn. Bridge, thread, and turn. Bridge, thread, and turn. Bridge, thread, and turn. Keep going. Keep your hands up here too. You don't want to get hit in the face by your invisible opponent. Two more. All right. So the difference between that and starting to get inverted is that when we elevate and thread the needle, we're going to curl our torso also. So we're not just going to kind of roll over, right? We're going to do like a crunch. So when we were here, right, we just kind of were rolling. Now we're going to crunch in when we thread the needle, right? So, and I'm going to use the wall to help. So as I come up, I'm going to thread, and I'm going to thread kind of firmly with some momentum, because this is going to swing my body. That's part of what's going to swing my body. The other part is my abs, because I'm like doing a sit-up, right? But I have to do it on my side. So I'm going to put my foot up, and as I thread through here, I'm going to use this to turn my body partially, and my hips, I'm going to do it all together. So this is sort of leading the way. My foot's leading the way. Turn, okay? Let's do that a few times. Foot up, turn. And you're going to find one side of your body is really, really good at this, and one side is really, really awful. You'll be able to see which one mine is in just a second. So, thread, crunch, up, crunch. Have you figured it out yet? Crunch, crunch. Couple more. Crunch. This is the exercise part 2. All right, so that's just if you're lying flat. If you're on your back and someone's standing where your feet are and they're trying to pass your guard by spinning your feet, you're going to have something to push off of, namely their body, hopefully, but the move is going to be the same. So find a spot where you are, where you can put your feet up on something safely. If you've got a bed, a safe spot on the wall, a door, something where you won't get in trouble, put your feet there. You'll be able to do this. We're going to put our feet up a little bit, and we're going to repeat the motion, and you're going to see how you can almost tuck under and go almost 180 degrees from the beginning. Eventually what will happen is you'll be able to do it and spin completely around in a circle and come up where you're like facing in a whole nother direction. So yeah, we're going to do that. So if you lose sound for a second, just kind of watch what I'm doing. Okay, my feet are up on the wall. I'm going to thread the needle, and I'm going to turn, and I want you to just kind of watch what it looks like, because I'm going to go hard this way. So 1, and you see how I'm like almost 180 degrees around, right? If I wanted to, I could just sit up, and if my opponent was trying to go around me, now I'm facing him. Okay, so we're going to practice this because it takes practice. Foot off, thread the needle. Foot off, thread the needle. Pick up a foot, thread the needle. You have to turn your body with your abs and with your legs and your hips all together. Thread the needle. So we're going to drill this for a minute before we get into the cardio portion. We're just going to do this for about 1.5 minutes. Okay, get your feet ready. Go. All right. So, whoo, hard on the body, right? Hard on the abs. So just as a visual too, again, one of the reasons you want to be able to do that motion, even if you don't come all the way around, is if someone is in front of you and they start to come around, or they create space in the middle, like between their knees, right? Your back, you're going to sometimes want to spin around and almost go underneath them as they step over you. It's really sort of like magic, right? Because the person stands up and they start to go around you and you dive underneath them between their knees and they're like, where'd he go? So for those of us that are big people, it's a little harder to pull off. But if you're a big person and you can do it, it sort of blows the mind of the person who's there. They're like, wait a minute, that guy's really big. He's not supposed to move that way. So that is the entry to inversion, but also the entry to several positions. If you go on YouTube and want to look up Professor Harrell's videos, look at X guard. That's an entry to X guard. It's an entry to deep half guard. It's an entry to some of the sweeps we were doing from half guard before we stopped meeting. That ability to dive under, to go from here to underneath, is critical to opening up elements of your game. Okay, so now we're going to get in the part where I talk less because I'm going to be exercising the whole time. We're going to do something called sidewinders, which is also really good for the hips and abs. It hurts after a little bit, but it's really good for you. So rock on your back, and we're going to move this way. The way we're going to do that is we're going to rock our feet up, and when our bottom comes off the ground, we're going to shift our hips over, right? And as our bottom comes forward and we rock up, we're going to move our upper body over. It's not something you can do like 1, 2. It's like you're constantly back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So kind of looks like this. All right. And then you go back the other way. Okay. So we're going to do some sidewinders for about a minute, assuming my abs can hold out. But it's really fun and good exercise to scoot across the floor that way. So I got my clock going. Pace yourself. Don't try to go too fast. And go. And back the other way. Keep going. About 15 seconds. 10 more seconds. All right, and stop right there. So that really, it's a little more creative way to strengthen the abs and make you think a little bit more, a little more entertaining than sit up sometimes. So next thing we're gonna do, stand up, make sure you have room. We may have done this one before. It's gonna be the entry to the wrestling shot, the double leg takedown. We come in here. We imagine we grab the back of the calves. Normally, we would rock forward and drive through them and stand up, but we're in tight quarters. So what we're going to do for a minute is when we get here, we're going to pivot and stand up. Then we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, up. Step, down, pivot, stand. Okay, we're going to do that for about a minute in place. Make sure you got space, make sure you got room, make sure there's not like, I don't know, Legos on the floor for you to sit on with your knees. That really hurts. Okay, ready? Go. Down, pivot, up. down, pivot, up, down, pivot, up, down, pivot, up. Start with a different step every time. Right foot step. Down, pivot, up, right foot. Now left foot. Right foot. That's my right, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Right foot again. Left foot. Keep going. Right. Left. Now we're gonna go alternating. Right first, and then we turn, we'll step to the left. So right, left, right, left, right. Let's speed up. Never gonna take anybody down. If you're going too slow, they're gonna have time to think. $30 more seconds to that. Come on. Let's go. 15. 10. All right, stop right there. Now, next thing we're gonna do is mountain climbers. This is another one that's good. I think we've done this before too. Be in the push-up position. You're just gonna pull your leg up here and back, and here and back. Everybody join in. Stretch it. Drop your hips. This will get you some stretching in. Get another minute. Oops, my timer went. Sleep. Keep going. Get that foot to switch before you lose balance. Keep going. When you switch your feet, drop your hips to the floor as best you can. You'll stretch right here. Really good. All right, 10 more seconds. All right, stop right there. So, woo, yeah, a lot of work. So we're gonna take a couple seconds, catch our breath and cool down a little bit. Let's do some just sit like a butterfly, okay? And I want you to practice breathing this way. I mentioned this one Monday. Sometimes we breathe this way and our lungs move this way. We can make ourselves breathe this way. That's one of the ways that when someone really big is sitting on us, when we feel like we can't breathe, we can still breathe. So, to a count. count to 5, breathing in, and 5 out. I'm in an oxygen deficit. It's hard to do. Breathing is also one of the things that helps us calm down. If you can control your breathing, you can control your response to fear, to anxiety, to stress, and you just concentrate on that, and your body will follow suit. Okay. Let's do another couple of stretches. Let's go hurdler stretch. Just cool down a little bit with some stretching. And switch feet. A little bit of stretch. All right, so Monday, when we have class Monday, I want you to find a broomstick, a long piece of rope. You can use an extension cord, something roughly the length of a broom, because what we're going to do is a guard passing technique called the leg drag, and you're going to need something to grab and pretend it's somebody's leg. We're not going to break it. We're just going to pick it up and practice moving it side to side, because you know, when someone's on the ground like this, doing that egg beater thing, or trying to go inverted, you got to know how to get past their feet. So a leg drag is one way we can do that, okay? Hope to see everybody back Monday. Have a good week.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good time. Have a good day.
We'll be there on Monday.
Jackpot. Love it. We're going to do some fun stuff. I'll see you then.
Yay. And Wednesday.
And Wednesday. Even better.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, no, it's just Gavin. Hold on 1 second there, guys.
I was going to say, I got to get Master Taylor to turn this on and off here.
Yeah, well, no, actually, you have that ability.
Do I? Let's see.
Yeah, but hold on 1 second here. I can bring it right back. I just have to get to you.
Hi, Master Taylor.